Hello there, everybody. My name is Pinkcher, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafter. Last we left off, well, I established more farms. Did I actually get stuff into those? I was collecting those. I have fish eggs now. Yeah, I got fish, so we have animals. I think I was talking about just going out and exploring. Yes, look at them all. I think I'm going to build at least one more aquarium first. T5 here. Pardon me. I'm not that far off. Probably going to get that portal today, though. That'll be fun. Okay. Go up, drop the algae off. One. Okay, aquarium. Aquarium. Circuit board. T2 fertilizer, you say. I believe it's a squash, is it not? Man, that looks gross. Yeah. We got the trees planted, switch those out. They spread so much farther now. Look at all that. We're just kind of working with stuff. I got butterflies going. They're so cool. I think it's a little weird that this game makes a difference between insects and animals. Like, okay. Like, from a practical perspective, yes, insects would be the next thing to introduce into an ecosystem like this. The problem is, you would want to introduce insects very early on into plant life. Because many plants that we have currently need insects to thrive. So you introduce them together. It's kind of a hard thing to do. You need sufficient bacteria to do, a lot of algae, so you gotta start with water. Not yet ready, you say. Are you ready? Let me collect. There we go. Much better. Mushroom. Okay. Algae, methane. No squash. There's squash. Give me a piece of algae. Yes. There we go. Oop. I can't remember what I was talking about last week. Probably wasn't very important, if I'm being honest. I suppose that I can speak. Oh, fish. I can speak about the Game Awards. Those happened just recently, dating this episode, but that's not something I haven't done before, right? I date episodes constantly. And I think I've been fairly honest with you all that I record and post these, like, the week I post them. Record, edit down. I don't do a lot of editing. That's probably to my detriment. But also, I'm actively not making the best use of everything by doing this the way I'm doing this. I'm not hitting a game that is everyone's looking at. I'm not doing it snappy. I'm not being witty or doing all these things that general knowledge kind of dictates that you should if you want to be successful in an endeavor like this. And honestly, that's kind of the difference. I do want the success of this. I want it to do well. I want it to reflect well on me. The goal currently is to see if I can even have this be something I can do for a bit of money. It's not the sole goal. I'm not going out begging for sponsorships. I'd rather just stick to doing the ads. And not even a ton of money, just some money. Because if I can do this with a minimal amount of effort, not no effort, I'm not that... what would be the word? Not that shallow. I'm not trying for easy money. I'm trying for... Picture plants are cool. Concerning, but cool. I'm going out and I'm going to explore places all over. See if I can find those warden keys. I think I'm going to want one of those. Whoa. What? Cool. That's a good butterfly. Yeah, like, the ambition is not make stupid money. The ambition is make some money to help supplement income. That's all I really want out of it. To make a bit more money, kind of have an excuse for gaming. But also, I'm finding that doing this, ooh, I got the portal generator. Cool. Doing this is making me finish a game. I love that. I have a thing where I get really annoyed if I don't finish games, so I just can't bring myself to play them more. Because I don't enjoy them, so I don't play them. And that's entirely why I play games. But this, recording and posting and doing that, I enjoy that. Putting it out there, and I'm not very popular. Currently, I have 17 subscribers. Pretty sure those subscribers aren't anyone I know personally. Maybe a few people. But, yeah. I'm grateful for that. Grateful that there are 17 people who subscribe to me to see when I post, at least. Do I think they listen to every episode? No. They don't have to. It's not required. I'm not a necessary part of life. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing this to see if I can do it. Pursuit of effort for the sake of effort. There is something transcendent about that. I'm going on a major rabbit trail here. Jeez. Now I'm over here. I guess I should take a look around and see. So, though I am edging closer and closer to my 1-year anniversary, it kind of gets to the point where I'm like, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't think a year is enough time, especially for the way I'm doing it. But I am going to try and celebrate a 1-year anniversary. Because that seems like the kind of thing you celebrate, right? Oh. At least it does to me. Oh yeah, my zeolite. I should grab a little bit. There you go. Good amount. I'm really gonna have to explore the cave systems. I have to go back down to the mushroom cave, don't I? Okay, I'm back out here now. Let's head down to you. Down there in that center there. I'm so glad I can breathe freely now. It's so nice. This seems like the kind of place the devs would put a secret. Yeah. I probably missed a couple of these already. I hope I don't have to go look up where they are. So it's supposed to be 10, right? I have 3. So I'm 30% done. If I get up to like 70 or 80, I might just look them up. So, effort for the sake of effort. That kind of sets my mind off in a place. So, that's an interesting subject. Effort for the sake of effort. Effort for the sake of doing. I think Markiplier talks about that a good bit. He does things to do them. And he's happy when they're done, and it's relief of them. But he gets that satisfaction from doing them. I think that's profound. I think that speaks to a bit of human nature. There's an adage, I believe it goes something like, people who are lazy and clever are people you want in charge of your problem solving. People who are hardworking and clever are the ones you want in charge of everything. People who are stupid and hardworking, you don't want doing anything. Oh, a cave, you say? I think I know where this cave is. I think I do. He says confidently. I think I butchered that quote. But the gist is that people who are lazy are really efficient. People who are lazy and clever are really, really efficient. Yeah, I've been in here before, but not with the thing. Yep. It's a hierarchy of ability. Yep. I'm gonna get myself lost, aren't I? But effort for the sake of effort. You do things to see if you can do them. That's why I did this. I want to see if I could do it. And that's the truth. I wanted to see if I could do it. Ooh. Okay, I'm over here now. I've proven myself that I can, and I've proven myself that if I... yoink. Actually took the time and put the effort in, I could be really good at it. And that's my biggest thing in life. I have such a hard time doing that. I have such a hard time putting that effort in and being effective. Okay, so I'm here now. Okay, so let's go up and around then. I am lazy. I procrastinate far too much. It bugs me to no end. It's part of the reason I make myself sit down and record a new episode every week. Otherwise, I run the risk of just forgetting I do this. With all the other stuff I try to do. And believe me, it's a very real risk. I think I only went one way down here. Oh no, I found a different cave to go down. So, keep going on tangents. Effort for the sake of effort. That's the reason I do this. Now, there's ulterior motive. And I always expected it to be ulterior motive. I think I went down that one. So. But, I don't know. I'm enjoying the philosophical discussions I get to have, even if it's just with myself, and if no one else ever finds out about this. I enjoy it. I like talking through it. And oftentimes I'll think about what I want to say on days like today. When I'm recording. When I have an open mic to say what I want to the world. As little as that world is. I think up in here. Yeah. Yeah, I came back in here. Grab the stuff I wanted and such. So as I'm kind of running around this world looking for those warden keys, I should go check out the proper warden place again. I imagine there might be a couple hidden in there. I'm trying to think of major landmarks that I have yet to really go to. Oh, that's cool. To check with for the warden keys, and there's quite a few of them. Hey, it makes 4. So I had one here, this area here. I had one there. Oh, hello. Oh, different types of fish eggs. Cool. Guess I get to go eat something now. Okay, I should actually look into doing something with that, shouldn't I? That's knowledge. Fish eggs there? Is there even anything out there? Huh. I didn't think that was actually an actual map I could go to. I thought it was just expansive desert. So I should take a look at that, see what kind of eggs I get out of there. Okay, cool. That's fun. Let's check around this ship. Oh, it's getting dark. I like the way this place has changed. I think the desert's a little unrealistic with its dusting of bushes and such with the water and the sand. Hello. 50% there. Nice. So let's kind of head up in towards that. I don't think it'll be in there now. I have my doubts. I don't know. How about this? I'll present the question of this. What is hard work? Why? Why work hard? What's the point? I guess that's not really a question I've asked myself before. Why work hard? Because I do. I know that I do. I know that I work hard. But why? Why do it? Why try to accomplish this? What's the benefit? Where does it help me? Ooh. I work hard because that's what I was taught. I work hard because I want to accomplish that which was set before me. It's nice not having a restriction upon my breathing. Last time I was here, I couldn't breathe this air fully. Had to bring air canisters with me. I don't now. Just water. Yeah, this thing. So why do you work hard? Let me ask that question. Why do you think it's worth it? What makes it worth it? Simply being. Okay, cool. Is it simply because of that? Or is it because you accomplished something? Because it feels good? I think largely it feels good to work hard. It feels good to accomplish something and do something and be someone. But what is as important to me as working hard is nebulous. You have to work intelligently. If I take an axe and I say, I'm going to destroy this rock, destroy this boulder that's sitting in my backyard, that's in my way. It's a 3 foot by 4 foot by 5 foot boulder. Big boulder, real heavy, can't move it with equipment without paying a ton of money. I'm going to take this axe and I'm going to destroy it. What's wrong with that statement? Any guesses? The thing that is wrong with that statement is I'm using the wrong tool. And in fact, it's tools. Because if I'm going to destroy a boulder like that, I need multiple tools. I need wedges. I need a sledgehammer. I probably need a drill hammer. There's any number of ways I could take to destroy that boulder, to break it down into pieces. In fact, probably the most effective way to do it would be with a jackhammer. Right? It would be to take a jackhammer, rent it out for a few days, and just use that jackhammer, a good sized jackhammer, mind you, and get a bin or have something to do with all of that excess stone I'm going to have now. And make sure I have a mask and do that. It's not enough just to work hard, you have to work intelligently. So you have to consider your stance. Ultimately. And that one's hard. That's the thing I tend to spend the most time upon thinking on what I stand for and what I believe. Because that's the only thing I have control of. Big old trees. Right? That's what I control. It's not someone else. They don't do it for me. I do it. It is me. I'm in control. I am the master of my own destiny. That is why I am responsible for my choices. I think that puts me at 60%. Nice. I don't think I'm going to get all of those this episode, but I made good progress. At least I think so. Sure. Okay. I only have 4 more left to find. And there's a few areas of the map I haven't been to yet. To check. I can make space for a few. I wonder if this thing has a fusion drive I can go and do for it. I think it does. I think it do. Yeah, look at that right there. Okay, I'll have to come and do that, won't I? Only one looks like. Come by and do that later. Maybe next episode I will. Or next time I remember it. I think they were all out in the open. I think, yeah, they've all been out, like, on the surface in the open so far. So I think I'll continue to bank upon that. I could probably get a miner in there for pulsar quartz at this point, since I can make it. Apparently there's more pulsar quartz for me to collect. I'll have to make a trip out here. Interesting. I think the devs kind of set it up on a biome location basis. At least that's what it seems like so far. One in the desert. I think there was one by me, by my main base. One in the Iridium crater, one in there, one up in that little canyon area there. So I imagine there'll be one here. I didn't see one in like the Han desert place. Maybe I missed it. I don't think they're in caves. I should go. Apparently there's more caves I could go explore. Big surprise. But I'm getting closer to the end of this episode. I've been debating maybe cutting the length of episodes down a bit. I've been debating doing batch recording too, so there's that. Take that with a grain of salt. A grain of salt you wouldn't notice. Take it with a handful of salt. Just rub it on your tongue, then eat it and see what you can taste. Probably just salt. If I had to guess, probably just salt. Something over here, maybe. I keep taking the golden butterflies as a sign, but I don't think they're a sign. I kind of thought they would be, though, you know? Just makes sense. I suppose that's what I get for being very prolific in my gathering. It'll be so much storage space to store everything in here. Jeez. Oh, there's still ice. Huh. Man, that's a cave. Oh, yeah. What don't I want? You? I don't think I can make T2 mutagens like this. That's a big one. Let's get my ice. Pardon me. Just mutagen. Nothing too terribly important. I can leave it there for me to come back to at a different time. I guarantee you that at least one of these things is going to be in a cave. And I'm going to be very bamboozled when I find it. I like this cave. This cave is nice. Nitrogen, I got all of those. Let me drink some water. Take that. Yeah. I mentioned the Game Awards, but I didn't talk about any of the things that came out of that. Expedition 33 won a lot. Personally, I think it's too much. Not that I think it's a bad game. Not that I think it's even undeserving. I just think that there could have been better choices. There could have been better diversification. No one really wins. Oh, hello. No one really wins if everyone has the same opinion. That's 70, and that's time. So I'm going to run back home. There's definitely one on top of there. Like Hondo P. I like how the golden butterflies are kind of everywhere now. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So it's supposed to be at 8 total. I still have a few places left to check. I haven't checked that area there. I haven't checked this area here. And I want to go check down where it says that there's fish eggs. Because now I'm curious. And if I don't find them there, I'll just look up the locations. Because I'm not above that. My pride does not hinder me in that way. I wonder if there's one on top of there. Because I may be misremembering a spot where I found one. Like there's this area with the aluminum asteroids. Yeah. I think it's close. I think they wanted one for each area, and they wanted them in kind of places where you think to look. Where do you think to look when you do this? Oh, up. Or weird places. Some of them were kind of obtuse, but that's the danger of thought processes. 7, 8. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do this one out a little longer than 30 minutes. I said I was thinking about it, okay? If you liked it, leave a comment. I'd love to talk to you guys. Give me your thoughts. What's hard work to you? What is hard work? Why would you work hard? Is it worth it? Why is it worth it? Deeper philosophical questions. Really blue on the screen. Man. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Please subscribe. I'd love to talk to you guys too. Thank you. Have a great day.